My name is Carlos Walker. This is Art and Hustle, Black Books Matter Season 2. And today I am with, what is this, DIY Black Man? Or is it just Black Man?
It's DIY Black Man. Do it yourself, Black Man.
Okay, here we go. Peace and blessings. If you will, share a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Peace, peace. Yeah, my name Do It Yourself, Black Man. My real name Derek Jones, but right now I go by the Ghost of Chicago. That's actually the title of the book. We're gonna get into that. But I'm just a kid from Chicago. Grew up poverty. You know what I'm saying? Dysfunctional family, different drugs, all that type of stuff. And I transformed myself into become the person I am today. And I'm trying to reach back and help people that's in my situation that been through similar situations overcome that.
Okay, so here we go. Before we start, share a little bit of where you kind of shared what you share with me why you created this book. You kind of just done it, but dig a little deep.
Okay. Well, I overcame a lot of my fears during my lifetime. I'm 41 years old, and my last fear that I had was leaving this planet without my story being shared. So,
Mm.
in order for me to overcome that fear, I had to put it out there. So that's what this piece is all about, just putting everything out there, my experiences. I want people to see my perspective of life through my lens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to share my my lifestyle experience and all that type of stuff. And so other people that can relate to it can get a glimpse of it, like, oh man, if he can overcome that, then I can too. You know what I'm saying?
All right. If you will, now share a little bit about the book. What's in it? I know you already said life experiences. Break one of those experiences down that you overcame.
Okay. 2013, I tried to kill myself. I drove to a brick wall and tried to take myself out. Luckily, I survived. Just broke my leg, broke my arm. But like 6 months after that, I committed a homicide. I was facing 45 years to life for first degree murder, and ended up representing myself in the courtroom. Got it reduced to second degree. So I've been out since 2019. When I got out, I paroled to my family farm in Kankakee. It's like 45 minutes south of Chicago. So I became a farmer, a rancher, a cowboy for like 2 years, you know what I'm saying? It just changed my whole lifestyle. I'm straight from the city, straight from Chicago, from the project, Robert Taylor projects, you know what I'm saying? But I converted to that different lifestyle. So I just been adapting to certain situations. And like right now, I'm just trying to take it to another level where I could just get paid off of my experience, you know what I'm saying, versus me just steady out there in the trenches trying to work hard and get it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get what they call that the honey out the I forgot what they say. You know what I'm talking about?
Honey out the mud, well, no, it ain't out the honeycomb.
No, no, no. It's
I don't know the saying. I'm
yeah.
lost on this saying. There.
Yeah, I think it's an animal though. It's an animal. Yeah.
Okay. Um. So interesting story. Look, you got me wanting to read the book. I ain't even gonna lie. So you created this book because you know that there's young men, not just in Chicago, but around the world that could actually take this, look at themselves, see themselves, and make the changes before they find themselves where you went.
Correct, correct. Because like growing up, I never had a role model. You know what I'm saying? So I had to become my own role model. So it's probably be inspirational for people to look up to my story if they could. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to find people with similar stories, similar backgrounds that you can actually look up to that actually transform. You know what I'm saying? Because like even in the mental health field, you know what I'm saying? Like therapists and doctors, they not relatable. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I just got approved through the VA program. I used to be a veteran. You know what I'm saying? To
Thank you for your service.
get my bachelor degree in mental health counseling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to get back the right way. I
How long have
appreciate
you
you.
how long have your book been out?
No, it's in the writing process right now. I got like 14 chapters, so it should be out by the end of this year. That's my goal.
Okay, so you have not completed the entire book just yet.
Nah, because actually I'm doing a documentary at the same time. Simultaneously, I've been filming, editing for the last 3 years. The documentary, The Ghost of Chicago, and the book gonna go along with it.
Okay, okay. Uh, this is actually new. Appreciate the information. Normally, I do interviews that are based on people who have already finished, but I'm
Oh,
grateful. Don't even worry about it. I'm grateful that I got to do this before your book came out.
right on.
But you are an author, so whether the book is out now or whether it be this at the end of this year, what they will get, those that are listening, is somebody who is an author now and in the making of finish creating their book so they can already go get it and be prepared for it when it hit.
Right on. We preparing for these pre-sale orders.
There you go. Look, and as you just stated, you're not just waiting to live off your story, you're already living off your story. If you can think it, if you can believe that this is what God has called you to do, that's what God has called you to do. Me being an author, I can tell you that. I share more about that after me and you finish the interview. But one, I do want to thank you for being open enough, willing enough to step out there and put your story out there.
Appreciate it.
Because there is people, all young people all around the United States, even outside of the United States, that can use your book.
Mm,
I thank you that you're willing to take the stand to set and put your story in there. Because you could just look me. I just did an interview with a lady, and she said that she rode by the graveyard some years back, and God spoke to her, and she was trying to figure out what in the world was she riding by there, looking at these graves for, and she said that basically God told her that a lot of these people went to the grave without sharing their story,
mm,
so their story didn't have no impact. It was supposed to impact somebody after they were gone.
right.
Even it may have done it while they were there, but while they were after the fact, it's still supposed to carry on and do something. And I appreciate and applaud you for being willing to say, "Hey, I know my story got power.
Yeah,
I didn't just go through these things just to be going through these things. I went through these things so I could share with others so that it can impact their lives." That means a lot.
yeah. And let me just tell you a little bit more about the Ghost of Chicago. The reason why I titled it that because most of my friends that I grew up with, they deceased. You know what I'm saying? So I carry their spirit with me. You know what I'm saying? So everywhere I go, I got the Ghost of Chicago with me. You know what I'm saying? So I embody that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling stories that nobody else can tell because I'm the only one, the only lone survivor. You know what I'm saying? So it's a must. It's a
Yeah.
must.
And if you will, share a little bit. Matter of fact, go ahead and share something else that's in the book because we know why you created it. We also know that you was inspired to tell a story to help other people. Give us another story.
Oh man, I got so many stories. Some bad, some good. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
look, hey, either way. I mean,
But
one you are. I don't think neither one of them bad nor good. Yes, it may sound bad, but it got you to get here.
yeah, I mean, I battled with homelessness for a while. I've been homeless in what 5 or 6 major cities. So L.A., New York, Miami, Houston, Chicago, and Atlanta. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So but I always kept my head up high, you know what I'm saying? Shave every day, you know what I'm saying? Had my little 2 outfits and clothing. And I just seen what that did for other people that was in my situation. Like they seen me get myself together, it made them put a little bit more pep in they step, you know what I'm saying? And I whatever I could, I still volunteered places and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people really they saw me for who I was without me being in the material realm or having a success. You know what I'm saying? So that really inspired me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be that motivating push for other people.
And not only that, they also gonna see you when God transitions you to that next level, telling your story because they know, hold up, he was here with us. And that is an inspiration in itself. Because for anybody to know where you used to be and then to see you in a whole different light, but still staying humble enough to understand where you came from, that's powerful.
Yeah, right on.
So one thing I do want you to do is continue to tell your story. continue to look. I need that book. I need you to look. I need you to finish this book because, hey, I promise you, it's gonna inspire a lot of people.
Uh,
You are. Uh, you said, what do you do now?
right now, I work for the veteran hospital, um, but that's just like a little part time gig or whatever. But basically, I'm 100% service connected, disabled. I work my magic with the pen, and so now the government got to pay me for the rest of my life.
Look, hey, thank God for the government. Look, hey.
So I'm semi-retired, semi-retired.
I love the way you said. Look, hey, continue. Once again, I need this book. The people need this book. I ain't gonna just say I need it. The people need this book. So I inspire you to keep going. Make sure, look, hey, I, let me know when this thing dropping, so then I can. Hey, we'll do another one. Then, so then they'll know when it drop
For sure.
and everything else. Whatever I can do to help you push this book because it's the way it sounds. Inner city, I ain't gonna just say inner city kids, youth all the way around, but not just youth. People our age need to
Right.
know, because I'm 43. People our age need to know. Tell your story too. You never know who your story might help. And for me, from one author to the next, I appreciate you doing what you're doing and writing. There's a old saying that said you want to hire some from black man, put it in a book.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you taking and putting your story in the book so then it can help uplift somebody else, whether it was from being homeless, whether it was from a murdering or committing a murder, and then having to do the time, come home and transition your life and say, look, I don't want to do that no more. I have a better opportunity at life, and choosing to use that.
Right.
Look, much power to you. I appreciate who you are. And before we leave, I want to ask you to give a word of wisdom to anybody that's out there that need that uplift, whether they're young, old, been in prison, no matter what. Give me a word of wisdom that can feed that person.
All I can say is believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Believe yourself, no matter what. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't compare yourself to other people. Just know who you are. Remember who you are, and be him.
And let me know, or let the people know where they can find you, because they're going to need to be able to find you to get this book.
At DIY Black Man on all platforms.
It's,
YouTube. You can check out the docu series. I got a docu series I created called "Becoming Who I Always Was" on YouTube at DIY Black Man, Facebook and Instagram at DIY Black Man.
hey, look, once again, shout out to you. Keep doing and being who you are. Look, the world need more people who are like you, who can make those changes. And I actually want to do another interview with you because you have been home now, what, 5 years?
Yeah, it'll be 6 in August. So I did 6 years, six in, six out now. Yeah.
Because you are a success story. And the world need to be able to see you. So I love to do another interview with you because I do this thing called Forward Progress. It's for people who have been incarcerated, who have come home, changed their life to show the world that, hey, there's a lot of us who come home and literally change our life. But because y'all don't see it, y'all don't know that we out here doing right. And we can actually make change for those that are in, but those that with the mind state that we don't, they need to be able to see people like you who do. And I need that book. I'm gonna make sure I put that out there.
Right. Yeah.
Look,
Drop me your email. I see you a couple chapters so you take a look at it.
most definitely. Look, hey, my name is Carlos Walker. This is Art and Hustle, Black Books Matter, Season 2. And this is DIY Black Man. Blessings.
Well.
Hold up.